This video will explain how to start flipping houses as a beginner for a profit. I know starting off, you may not know where to start. You may not know anything about real estate. I mean, when I first started off, I didn't even know what a title company was or where the money gets placed at from a buyer and a seller or who even disperses the money. So this video will help you understand the skill set of construction. This video will help you understand the demographics of real estate, how to pick a market in real estate. If you're the type of person that don't have the money to start off in real estate, this video will show you just how to do that, where to get your deposit money, where to get the money for construction, where to get the money for your rehab. This video is going to explain all these different things. I mean, the fundamentals of real estate is being done by millions of people. There's a fundamental principle that's being done with all real estate, no matter if you're a small, medium, or large investor. Okay, this process is universal. Everybody's doing this. This is not a big secret. Trust me. If Donald Trump has made millions of dollars doing this strategy, then you can do it. I mean, me myself, I've done maybe 10 deals, 10 real estate deals. I've closed over $5 million of transactions. Okay, this is an easy strategy. Yes, now does it take some work? Does it take some persistence? Does it take you going through some learning curves? Yes, but trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. While you're here, you might as well hit the like and subscribe button to get more content just like this. Now, if you stick around, I'm gonna show you a key strategy that will help you save time and money in the future with every fix and flip deal that you do. All right, so let's get into it. The first thing you got to do is to analyze your market. Know what market you want to get into. Now, for me, it's New Jersey. Even though I live in Brooklyn, I love the New Jersey market because the homes are priced less and there's profit to be made there. Okay, so when you're looking at your market, I would suggest go for single family homes, right? And make sure that the population there is increasing. If the population there is decreasing, that's not a good area to invest into. You know, you don't want to go into an area where nobody wants to live there. You have no businesses opening in that area. You got people moving out of the area because of taxes or because of crime or whatever the reasons are. You want people moving into the area because that will help increase the price of homes. That will help increase rent value, which is what you want. Right? So make sure you know that demand and supply of homes are bustling. What this means is that, do you see people buying homes in this neighborhood? If there is nobody buying homes in this neighborhood, then don't buy homes. Then you don't go in that neighborhood. Okay? Don't go buy a home in a neighborhood where nobody's buying and selling homes in the neighborhood. Okay? If it's the only house that's for sale in that neighborhood, don't be the only person that go buy that house in the neighborhood. Okay? Especially as a beginner. No, you're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. You just want to buy a nice, good home in an area where there are people buying and selling homes. Now, you may ask yourself, where do I go to find out if people are buying and selling homes? Well, we're going to get to that. Number two, what is considered a good deal? You may hear some investors say, man, I stole that. That was a fantastic deal. That was great. I mean, it was a steal. What makes a deal a good deal, right? So the first thing to look at when you want to analyze what makes a good deal, what makes a deal a good deal, is that you want to look at the market value of homes in a neighborhood. So, for instance, as a beginner, my suggestion is to go for single family homes. I mean, I love single family homes. This is what I'm buying. I mean, I did buy a 2-family home, but I like 2-family homes as just a base. Okay, so you go on Zillow, you'll go into the neighborhood that you want to research, right? You type in the neighborhood you're looking for and you look at homes that have sold. Okay, in the filter box, you go right up there, go to homes that have sold, and it'll give you all the homes that sold in the last 6 months. And you take 10 of those homes, the price points of those 10 homes, and you average it out. So you do 10 home prices by 10, and you get the average price of those homes. That is the market value for that neighborhood, right? Over the last 6 months to a year, right? Just go back you can go back to a year. A year is fine, but 6 months is better, right? So let's say the average price in that neighborhood is $400,000. It means that you got to buy homes that are $200,000 and less. Now, if you buy a home that's $300,000, That leaves you with $100,000 of profit, but you got to account for construction. So my thing is, you buy a house for $400,000. No, the market price for the home is $400,000, right? If you buy a home that's $200,000 and the house needs $100,000 worth of work, it leaves you with $100,000 worth of profit. That's a good deal. Now, a steal would be if you buy this home for $50,000 and the house is worth $400,000. That's a fantastic deal. I mean, if you see a deal like that, call me, all right? I'll leave my number somewhere below, but hit me up as soon as possible. I'll buy it eyes closed, all right? That's a great deal. If you buy a home that's $100,000, if you buy a home that costs $100,000 and the market value is $400,000, that's $300,000 worth of profit. That's a great deal. This is how you know you got a good deal, all right? So this is what you got to do. Look at the market value of homes, all right? And then you take away 25% of profit. 25% of profit from $400,000 is what? $100,000. So you make $100,000 of profit, right? So that means that you gotta make sure that you're at $300,000 and below, and you gotta account for construction. So, like I said, if the house costs you $200,000 to purchase it, and it's gonna cost you $100,000 to renovate, you're at $300,000 all in. It leaves you with $100,000 worth of profit. Okay, that's a good deal. That's considered a good deal. Now, let's say if the construction cost is $100,000 and you spend $50,000 on the construction, not the $400,000, then more for you. That's more money in your pocket. So, but you always account, for me in my market, I like to just off bat $100,000. I put that right into the formula. That accounts for majority of everything. Now, if the house is crumbling or wobbled or something like that, then that's not a house I buy. And you shouldn't buy homes like that either. Never buy a home that's damn near dilapidated or the house is falling down and stuff like that. No, you want to buy a house that has good bones on it. The structure's good. You're pretty much like cookie cutter jobs. I mean, homes that you can go in there, you know, you do new kitchens, new bathrooms, floors, paint job, and then new appliances, new lights, cabinets. That's it. You're done. You're not doing permits. You're not doing architectural plans. None of that stuff. All right? Simple. In and out. Now, number 3, how to get cash for your rehab. Now, this is the pressing question right here. I know everybody want to know about this question. So, the way most investors get cash for their rehab, they always say that it's cash, like cash. But when they say cash, they just mean that they're most likely going to go hard money. And hard money lending is what? Hard money lenders are able to close really quick. They close quicker than an FHA loan or a conventional loan. Now, FHA loans aren't bad. They just take a longer time to close. Now, the percentage you have to put down is 3.5% with FHA. With a conventional loan, it is at 5%, sometimes 10%, and your credit has to be 680 and above. With an FHA loan, your credit don't have to be as high. So that's pretty much what the difference is. Now, with a hard money loan, they don't really care about your income. They damn near don't care about your credit score either. They don't really care about your credit score. I mean, they'll look at your credit score just to see what you, but they don't really care about that really. The only thing they care about is that deal itself. Now, with hard money lenders will give you 80% of the purchase price. So in the example that I gave earlier, let's say the house costs $200,000 for you to purchase it, right? The hard money lender will give you 80% of the $200,000. 80% of $200,000 is what? $160,000. So that means that you got to come to the closing table with $40,000 plus closing cost fees. Let's say another $5,000 to $10,000. Let's just say $10,000, right? So you got to have $40,000 plus another $10,000 for closing cost fees. So you got to have $50,000 if you're trying to purchase this deal, right? Now you may ask yourself, where am I gonna get $50,000 at, right? I ain't got no money. I got like $5,000 in my bank account, probably, if that, right? The name of the game is to partner with people, right? This game is a game that you can reach out to people that's in the industry, that's in your community, that will gladly partner with you. Now, how do you get in front of people that would like to partner with you? Well, first of all, you got to know your stuff, right? You got to know your construction budget. You got to know the price you're paying, and you got to know the process of real estate. Now, the name of the game is go to as many events as possible. Email as many people in the real estate business as possible. Join as many Facebook groups in real estate as possible. Interact, engage, let people know who you are and what you're doing. Develop relationships with people in the real estate business. Just by doing that alone, you will be able to develop a partnership over time of people that's willing to give you the money based on the conversations you're having with them, right? This is how to do it. So you gotta be able to negotiate a percentage for yourself. Let's say you come to the table with $5,000 and you get another investor to come to the table with the $45,000, right? From there, what you got to do is just negotiate for a small percentage for yourself. Let's say 10% of the profits, 20% of the profits, or 30% of the profits, because you found the deal, right? You got $100,000 worth of profit on this deal. This is how to do it. Another component to this is that you got to have the money to pay the mortgage every single month for at least a year. Now, with hard money loans, it's only interest only for the first year, meaning that you're not going to be able to pay down any of the debt that first year. All right. Yeah, they're sharks. All right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't making no money on them. They making sure they make their money. So you got to make sure that you have that money tucked away. So let's say the mortgage amount is $1,200 per month. Over 12 months, that's about, I think, $12,000. So you got to have $50,000 plus the $12,000. So you need about $62,000 of cash in your bank account or a partner's bank account ready to close on a deal. Now this is how it should be done. All right. So the next question is, how do we get the money for the rehab? Right? You're like, man, I hustled up. I got my deposit, got my closing cost fees, I got my mortgage payments ready to go, or interest payments ready to go for the next 12 months, ready to rock and roll. But now that construction budget is $100,000, right? Guess who's going to give it to you? The hard money lender. The hard money lender is going to give you the money. He's going to give you the $100,000. He's going to give you the 80% on the deposit, right? 80% for the cost of the house. And then he's going to give you another $100,000 to renovate the house. So you're all in at $300,000. You're going to make $100,000 in profit because the house is worth $400,000, right? Now, number four, you may ask, why would the hard money lender give me so much money? Well, because this is their business. You know, you got to understand that the hard money lender is looking out for your best interest, which in turn looks out for their best interest. See, this is the beauty of this game, is that the banks themselves will not give a loan unless there's profit in the deal. Think about that. It means that they're not going to give out a loan for up to $400,000 to you, and the deal is worth $400,000. They're not going to. Once they do their market analysis, or they have an appraisal for this house, and it comes back at $400,000, and let's just say you're buying a house for $300,000 and it needs $100,000 worth of work. So you're at $400,000 all in, and the appraisal comes back at $400,000, and now the banker, the hard money lender, is like, look, I'm not about to give you a loan for this. This don't make sense. Why would they do that? It's too risky. Understand the mindset of the hard money lender. Hard money lenders will give you 70% of the market value. They call this loan to value. So all hard money lenders in most cases will give you 70 to 75% of the market value. So in this case, 75% of $400,000 is what? It's $300,000. So they're gonna they will loan up to $300,000. So that means that your construction and your cost of the home has to be at $300,000 or below. Now, if it's over $300,000, the hard money lender is not going to give you the deal. This is how this works. Simple. Real simple. Number 5. Look, the process of real estate is just understanding the mindset that you always just got to be in the mindset for looking for discounted homes. That's it. Looking for discounted homes, locking them up, right? Making sure you have a relationship with the seller or the broker. Put down your deposit. The second thing is, though, making sure you have your investor in your back pocket that can help you with funding deals, right? Putting down your deposit for deals. And then the third thing is to make sure you have a good construction team on your side, all right? Now, once you understand that process, and another thing is making sure you have the hard money lender too as well. So you gotta look for discounted homes. You gotta have your investor who's willing to put down the equity for these homes. You gotta know your construction budget, and then you gotta know your hard money lenders in your back pocket. Now, these hard money lenders are everywhere. All you gotta do is go to Google, type in hard money lenders, and they're all over. I mean, they call you every single week they giving out money they just giving it away. You ain't never got to worry about a hard money lender giving you money, because they want to make money as long as it fits the formula. If it fits the formula, they're going to easily give you the money. Easily. So find deals that fit the formula. This is how to think about investing in real estate. It's a set formula. We're not reinventing the wheel. You do what's already working. And yeah, now this is where the hard work comes in, because now you got to get out there and work and hustle to find properties that fit this formula. Now, how do you find properties that fit this formula? Well, you want to speak to wholesalers. You want to go on Craigslist. You want to speak to as many people as you know that's in real estate that have deals for sale. And all you're doing is pretty much just calculating this formula. You're just running the numbers. What's the market value? Take away 25% for profit. Know the construction budget. And then from there, you're like, okay, here's my offer. Okay, if the numbers are off from the number you're willing to submit, still submit the offer. Submit as many offers as possible, because you never know who's going to accept your offer. Submit them all the time. Submit them. Just keep submitting offers. One is going to hit. Okay, number 6, the bonus. Here's the bonus. And now this is like, I think it's really, really important to say, because this can get you in a lot of trouble with deals, and especially as a beginner. You really want to make sure you don't grow too fast. Now, that may be counterintuitive to what you're trying to do, but you want to grow steady. You don't want to bite off more than what you can chew. Now, what does this mean? Let's say you get into a deal, you renovate it, you sell it, boom, you make back the profit and your original investment. Then you want to do a second deal. Fine, do a second deal. But don't try to do a third deal and a fourth deal and a fifth deal because you did that deal really well. Do a second deal, do that deal well. Then do a third deal, do that deal well. And then from there, if you want to build out a team to do deals, then build out a team. Build out a team to do deals. Then as you have, you get 3-4 deals under your belt, you can start developing your team. Because you're going to need a team in order to do 2, 3, 4, 5 deals at one time. All right, so do one deal at a time. Take your time. Be patient. This is not a get rich quick type of business. It's a proven formula. You follow the formula, you will be successful in 5 years. All right. Hey, and you look at it, 5 years is what it is, but do it the right way. Take your time, and you for sure you'll be successful. Remember, just find discounted homes, 30%, 25, 30% below market value. Go for single family homes. Know your construction budget. And just keep doing them, baby. Just keep doing them. That's it. So anyway, if you like this content, check out my other video, which is the 3 biggest failures to avoid when doing and flipping a single family home. Until the next time, peace.